Hello everyone, welcome to another episode of Chit Chat in My Car, where we talk about various topics, whatever's on my brain at the time. And you noticed that my voice sounds different. I've been a little under the weather. That's why I haven't posted any videos as of late. But today is going to be one of my favorite topics. It's going to be office pranks. Yep, office pranks. I have had my various share of pranks done to me and pranks that I've done to other people in the office. The company that I actually work for, I'm not going to mention their name, but I've been there for 9 years and we've had some awesome pranks over the years. We love to have a good time in our office. I mean, obviously work comes first, but we do find some time to play jokes on each other. I have to say, probably one of my favorite ones is my former boss. We used to play jokes on each other all the time, but I remember one time she was out on vacation and she left her office unlocked. That is a no-no, especially when I'm there. So I put a note on her door saying that her office has been contaminated and everyone stay out. Beware. You could get some poisoning from going into her office, and I posted that all over her door. And on the inside, I bought like 400 rolls of toilet paper, and I destroyed her office with toilet paper. I mean, it was all over. I mean, you open the door, and all you seen was toilet paper everywhere. It looked like a storage closet of toilet paper. Opened toilet paper, I must say. But her desk was completely... Her office was completely taken over by toilet paper. When she got back from vacation, she was like, of course, I'm the one that had to clean up the toilet paper, but it was fun. Put a big smile on her face, let's put it that way. That was one of my favorites, but actually my favorite of all time, I work in a call center, was I moved all of my boss's computer. I moved everything out of her office and I put it into my cubicle in the call center room. And I took all of my stuff and I put it in her office and I changed her name tag and I put acting supervisor for the day. So when she got into work, I'm sitting in her desk and she goes into the call center office and she proceeds to sit down. And the cool thing is she let me be the acting supervisor all day long. So when people needed to go on breaks and all that stuff, they all came to me. And she just worked in the call center room. I thought it was really, really awesome. She's such a great sport. But don't get me wrong, she's definitely got me back. I came into work one time and my whole cubicle had nothing but pictures of emoji poop. Yes, I said it, poop. And I mean everywhere, poop pictures were all over my desk. And then I go to sit on my seat and she had bought a big lump of turd, I would say. But it was fake, obviously, but it was sitting in my chair. It looked so disgusting. But that was just one of the things that she's done to me. So those of you who know me know that I'm from Indianapolis, Indiana, and my favorite athlete of all time is Peyton Manning. And in 2012, he had a neck problem. He had neck surgeries, and the Colts decided to let him go. Well, I thought he was going to play for Indianapolis for his whole career. So me being a Colts fan, it was a bad day for me. But let's top it off. I get into work on that Monday, or I can't remember when the announcement was made, but it was the next day. I go into work, and they decided to go ahead and put newspaper all over everything on my desk. My mouse, my computer screen, my cubicle, my pens, my pencils, paper. Everything was all completely done in newspaper. But here's what makes it worse. It was the front page of the newspaper. They bought tons of newspaper. And it was Peyton Manning getting cut by the Indianapolis Colts. And that's what I had to look at when I first walked in. So it was kind of a devastating day. Not only did I have to unwrap my desk from newspaper, it also was a bad day for me when the Colts decided to cut Peyton Manning. I've also turned the lead. She was part of one of our leads. I turned her little cubicle into a little haunted house. I mean, we've done all kinds of stuff at work. I have a friend of mine that we're really good friends now. We play jokes on each other. I pretty much destroyed his desk. I took everything out of his drawers and just threw it all over his desk, and I taped it all down, put tape all over his desk. I pretty much destroyed it. He's taken my computer and moved it into a whole nother room, into a little tiny office spot. I mean, nobody's in there. Turned all my stuff upside down, turned my computers off, taped my mouse. He actually changed my email signature. I was sick for a few days at work, and I had a really bad cough, and he changed my signature to McLungfish. And I didn't know that he changed my signature, and he changed my little picture. So every email that I sent out, I sent emails out to pretty high up people in the company, and it all had the signature of McLungfish. And I did that almost a whole day before I realized that he had changed my signature. Yeah, it's crazy. We've done all kinds of stuff. So, you know, like the video, subscribe to my channel, leave comments down below on any office pranks that you have done. It's not going to stop. I owe somebody one right now. So give me some things that you have done in your office, or some office pranks that you think are a really good idea. Again, pardon my throat, my nose. I'm kind of still under the weather, but I did want to get a video posted. Office pranks. I'm trying to think if there's some other ones. I mean, we've done all kinds of stuff. I don't think there's anything that we haven't done. I'm trying to think off the top of my head. But there's this one girl, I'm not going to mention her name either, but we've pranked each other so much. Like, she'll go in and I'll leave my computer unlocked, being a dummy, and she'll go in and change my background. She's changed it to all kinds of crazy stuff. I changed her background. I put in an emoji little character sitting on the toilet. I've actually changed her email. I named her Kevin. It's a long story. She came in sick one time. She sounded like a dude, so I started calling her Kevin. So I changed her name to Kevin. But, I mean, I don't think there's much that we have not done. One of the things that still, to this day, I find them, is my sister worked for the company for a couple months or so, and then she ended up moving. But she ended up printing out a baby picture of me. Well, I wouldn't say baby. I was like 5 or 6 years old. Then she printed out one when I was 12. And come to find out, I came into work and they had cut out pictures of me and put them all over the office, even in other people's departments. So I got people, I'm going down the hallway and they're like, well, who's this kid? They put him everywhere, on the ceiling, in the bathroom, in the break room, all over the office. And that was a year ago. And to this day, I still find them everywhere. So, I mean, they've done so much to me. I'm so abused at work. No, I'm just kidding. But we have so much fun. Work, I mean, there's so much stuff in the world that's negative. I mean, a lot of things that happen. When we go to work, we try to have a good time. We try to have fun. And obviously, work is first. So we always want to make sure that we take care of all of our people first, our customers first. But we do find some time to have a really good time at work. So again, if you know any office pranks, anything that you've done, please leave a comment below. Leave some examples of things that matter of fact, leave something that you would like me to do, and I will go do it. And then I will post a video of me, of the after result. So, yeah. I remember the very first time somebody actually pranked me. It started with their prank. I went to break and I came back and they had those little styrofoam peanuts that go in cardboard boxes. And I couldn't even find my computer. It was completely filled with those peanuts all over my desk, all over my chair. I mean, it was nasty. It took me forever to clean it up, but it was everywhere. And that was probably a month after I started working there. So it has been on for 9 years. It's been constant. You just never know. One time I actually moved a good friend of mine's car. I moved it to another side of the parking lot. I got the keys from a friend of mine, but I moved it to the whole other side of the parking lot. So when they went out there, they thought their car was gone. One time it was a friend of mine's birthday. She was actually our lead, but her favorite person is Marilyn Monroe. And, you know, Marilyn Monroe does the happy birthday. But Wayne's World did happy birthday to Mr. President. So I thought it'd be a good idea. We used to have these meetings, and I told my boss I was going to play a prank on this friend of mine. So I decided, I was wearing khakis that day. I bought a pink thong, and I put the thong over my khakis, and I'm sitting in the chair during the meeting, and she comes in, and I was supposed to go first, but my boss decided to let me ride it out a little bit with thongs over my khakis, which it was not a comfortable feeling. But after the meeting was over, I just stood up with everybody in the room, and I started singing to her, and I was like, it was her birthday, happy birthday, and and everybody was just dying laughing because I had these pink thongs on. And then to top it off, at the end of the day, when I got off work, I went out and I hung them up on the mirror of her truck. And then when I left work, I got a text from her later with the picture, and she was just dying laughing. So, I mean, we've done all kinds of stuff. Again, we love to have a good time. Subscribe to the channel. Thank you for watching. I do love interaction. So like the video, share it with other people. And if you have any awesome office pranks, obviously they have to be within reason, please leave comments below. Tell me what you would like me to do next, and I will do it, and I will record it, and I will post it as well. Thank you guys for watching, and you guys have a fantastic day.